In my last video, I have explained you what is pressure, how it is denoted, what are the symbols. Now, I will explain you how pressure acts in different medium. For example, pressure acts in all direction in fluids. For example, you have taken a glass of water, then you will see that each and every side of the glass is connected with the water, and each and every side will get equal amount of force in every direction. That means when you are keeping water in a glass, then the water is exerting force in each and every direction. You are seeing a picture, you can see this picture. In this picture you see a person is inside water, then this water will exert pressure from each and every direction. First point, you see fluids are made of loosely connected particles that are too small to see. Their motion is random, they crash into one another and into anything around. As they collide with an object in the fluid, they apply constant pressure to the surface of the object. So that what they have said, fluid are made of loosely connected particles, means the water molecules are very loosely packed and they are too small to see. The motion is random, they are moving just in a random way, they are moving, they crush into one another and into anything around. They are crushing with anything whatever there. If you are keeping a pen inside a glass of water, then the water will exert some force on the pen. As they collide with an object in the fluid, they apply constant pressure to the surface of the object. So if you keep any object on the water, then water molecules are colliding with the object and the object will get equal amount of pressure. Now, pressure in air. At sea level, the pressure of air in the atmosphere exerts 2.2 lbs of pressure on every square centimeter of your body. In 1 square centimeter, for example 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter, if you will take in your body one measurement, then at sea level, if you are in the ground level, at sea level, the pressure that will be exerted by the atmosphere to your body, the air that will exert some pressure on your body is 2.2 lbs. You don't notice it though because your body provides an equal reaction force, because you can't exert the pressure because your body also exerting same amount of pressure towards the environment. But for example, if you are standing nearby road and suddenly a truck is passed away with a high speed, then what will happen? A huge amount of air pressed you and sometimes you little bit move also. That a huge amount of when air give you a pressure, then you feel little bit pressure and you little bit move. Or sometime a huge thunderstorm, a huge wind comes and then you little bit move. That then you exert the feel the pressure. Now, pressure in air. Changing elevation. If you change the elevation, as you go up, air pressure decreases. For example, you go up and up, more up, above Himalaya. Why have you ever thought that those people who are going above Himalaya, why they are taking oxygen cylinder with them? They are not going on the space, then why they need to take oxygen cylinder? Because their air pressure is less, because the air molecules are less in the upper, in the more and more height if you will go, then the air pressure is decreases. Change density. Air at lower elevation is denser. If you will go more down and down, that if you dug a well more 500-meter, if you will dug inside the earth, if you will go 500 meter, then what will happen? Air at lower elevation is denser, then more and more air pressure will be there, because gravitational force will be more, air molecules will come more and more, and then more air pressure will be there and you will exert what? More pressure. As you go up, the air pressure on you decreases. Your ears don't adjust the pressure change very quickly. You may feel the pain or experience popping until your eardrum adjusted. For example, sometime if you have traveled anytime with aeroplane, then you can feel that sometime when you go on aeroplane, your air sometime it become stuck. That time our eardrum doesn't adjust it at the moment. Suddenly after some time it get adjust and then it stuck off, and because for some time our air got stuck and we cannot hear anything, and you cannot hear clearly. You can hear everything, but some stuckiness is there. Now, pressure in water. I have said about pressure in liquid. Water exert more pressure on you than air because it is denser. As you know that water is denser than air, so it will exert more pressure. As you go deeper, the pressure increases. If you go more and more down in a pond or more and more down in a river or a sea, then you will get more pressure. At 3300 feet, the pressure of the water would collapse your lungs if you weren't wearing special sea diving equipment. If you go inside a sea, if you are a sea diver, then if you go inside a sea and if you go 3300 feet down, then whatever the water pressure is there, that pressure may collapse your lungs. So we need to wear a proper dress so that our lungs can remain in a proper manner, our lungs can remain good. So the sea diver use a proper dress to prevent their lungs from becoming collapsed. Because if you will go more and more deep inside the water, then more and more water will come, and that water molecule will give more pressure to you, and this water pressure can collapse your lungs. So, pressure is a measure of how much force is acting on a certain area. You can increase pressure in two ways. Number one, increasing the force, decreasing the area of force. Pressure equal to force per unit area. Pressure acts in all direction. Pressure acts in all direction in fluid. As elevation increases, air pressure decreases. As depth it is in water decreases, pressure increases. So pressure is increases as air pressure decreases, because pressure is inversely proportional to air pressure, and as depth in water decreases, if you decrease the depth in water, then the pressure increases. So from this we have understood about the pressure in water, pressure in air. Now in the next video I will explain you more regarding this, and some questions I am assigning to you. Please do it as soon as possible.